Didn't I recently hear you got an award from the ASME, from the committee?
Oh, I got quite a number for,
But the last one,
but
the big one.
the no, the biggest one was first I got a award that I was made a fellow of the society, and uh, all the great work I did, and then not too many years later, I was awarded the top award in the whole society the, of doing outstanding work, and not only for our committee, for
The Steel Committee.
the SEAL Committee,
Hmm.
but many others, helping the headquarters on solving some very sticky problems. As a member of the Steel Committee, I learned there were groups that disliked other groups, and when it came to carry on, say, getting a vote and all that, they made it very difficult. And I was able to, when I became chairman of the Steel Committee, to break down these barriers. And members came up to me after I was in the office for a number of years, said, you know, Andy, our company was willing to have three company representatives in various committees of our subcommittees and that. And this came from a number of others saying, I gave them a good opportunity to have their problems that they wanted to submit to the subcommittee and the main committee.
I don't think I caught it. Can you tell me the name of the organization and the honor that you won?
The question is, what does ASME stand for? Name the organization.
Mm-hmm.
ASTM is American Society for Testing and Materials.
Oh, it's not ASME, ASTM.
American ASME is the American Society for Mechanical Engineers.
And ASTME is part of it?
We had to provide the standards to meet the codes requirements that were used for fabricating pressure vessels. All the construction that required state approval, federal approval, and all that.
Okay. My other question is, looking back to the Manhattan Project,
Yes.
what was your role, or how many years were you involved with the Manhattan Project, and what was your role with the Manhattan Project?
I told you the story as the first. I had no idea what was going on, or there was a Manhattan Project or anything, and when I was going through that quick training at the Carnegie Steel, and to meet with Dr. Chipman, and after a few weeks, the foreman told me I was to report to the University of Chicago on next Monday and so well, as soon as I walked in that door past the security,
You were in the
Dr.
project.
Chipman let me know that although I wasn't there before, I'm part of it, and everything, information was I should speak up whenever I had an idea or anything, and I shared an office with Dr. Chipman, Dr. Greninger, and Dr. Foote, and I come in with a bachelor's of metallurgical engineering. And you can imagine how scared I was walking into a situation like
So,
that.
so basically, from when you joined in 43 till the end of the war, you were part of the project.
I was the real part.
Right.
And Dr. Chipman and the other two, I was the fair-haired
Boy, yeah.
engineer. And even after they hired, the group grew to 15, 20 people. And we were really educating the DuPont people on what's going on in the Manhattan Project before they were being shipped out to Hanford to run the production reactors and the plutonium separation. And also General Electric people came. And other people that got their initiation into what the project was about going on, and sent to Los Alamos to work under Oppenheimer and that. So I can't explain how much was going on besides what I was talking about in metallurgy.
You know, I've noticed that in histories written of the Manhattan Project, I think the importance of the Met Lab at the University of Chicago is often downplayed. But it's pretty clear from listening to Andy that it had a major role in our country.
And one thing I had never mentioned, the president of the University of Chicago was not part of the Manhattan Project. He was not, even though he was president, he was not given any classified material or what the project was about. It was turned over to Dr. Compton, the head of the physics department.
Arthur Compton, yes.
And I never thought that Dr. Compton really got the credit in taking care of what we were doing at the University of Chicago for the Manhattan Project. Because we had Oppenheimer at Los Alamos, we had Fermi and these physicists, great physicists that we got out of Europe before Germany took over their countries. And these were people that had strong feelings on their beliefs in the physics area. Mm-hmm. So there was a lot of interaction